We are back live. We are here in Atlantic City. We're at the New Jersey Mortgage Bankers Association. We're talking to movers and shakers, industry thought leaders, and I've got an amazing guest for you. Ashley Gravano, welcome, my friend.
Welcome to my home state.
Oh, well, thank you. It is great to be here with you. I know you're on the board. You guys have put on an incredible event. I've been very impressed with a lot of the sessions. I've gotten a lot of great feedback, well put together, so congratulations on that. So you're a sales expert, account management expert. Talk to me about what are some of the things you're seeing in today's market, and where do companies really need to be focusing in that area?
I think what's happening now, obviously, with the rates and with volume being down, there's a lot more focus on customer retention. So being in sales, account management, client success, customer success, every company kind of names it differently.
Right.
It's really focusing on customer retention, on the customers that you do have, right? So customer retention, really what's making them tick, some cross-selling, since we're talking a little bit about sales, what products are they using that you have that they may not be using. So there's a lot of that, really, just focusing on what the current customers are doing so that you don't lose those customers, because we know there's always a shiny new toy that comes out and it's offering a new product, and being on the tech space for the last 7 or so years, new tech comes out all the time and you don't want to lose customers, so you're to the next new guy.
Well, and it's a lot of it comes down to building those relationships and fostering those relationships. Talk to me about some of the key elements of how do we foster relationships? Because the mortgage industry has historically been transaction focused. Right. Get the Gravano file in, get the Gravano file out, get the Hammond file in, Hammond file out. What do we need to do to foster those genuine relationships and maintain that stickiness?
So, big thing is getting to know your clients, right? So you don't go in as a salesperson and you don't go in as a customer success or account manager. You go in as a consultant, just kind of like you guys do, right? You go in as a consultant, you talk to them. What are your pain points? What are you doing well at? What are your goals? What are your visions? You want to get to know your client. You want your client to get to know you, and you want them to trust you, not just see you as someone who's selling them the new flashy toy or the new technology. You want to get to know them at every level, from your senior leadership all the way down to your ops.
Well, and I think that's why you're so successful and you do such an incredible job with customer success, with customer retention. If people want to get a hold of you and find out more of how you can help them and all the things they're doing, what's the best way they can reach out to you?
LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the best way. Shoot me a message on LinkedIn. I obviously am pretty active on there. You guys see me posting videos. I talk about coffee. Just to quickly say, I know we're running out of time, but I'm on a coffee sabbatical. So it's been a little crazy, but things are going well. So reach out to me on LinkedIn. Be happy to chat.
Even without the coffee, she gave me a big hug. She was super gracious. So follow Ashley. She's doing some incredible things. Coming to you live from Atlantic City. We're coming back to you live. We're in Atlantic City. We're at the New Jersey Mortgage Bankers Association. We're talking to industry thought leaders, movers and shakers, tech innovators, and I've got a great guest for you, Curt Tegeler of WebMax. Curt, it's great to have you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
You guys are doing some really cool stuff. You and I were talking before we jumped on camera. Talk to me about what you're doing, how you're helping that broker, that small to mid-size IMB, and some of the cool innovation that you guys have rolled out.
Yeah, absolutely. So just a real quick background on WebMax. We are a digital marketing database management company. One of our core competencies is the digital point of sale. We have 2 versions. One's a lighter version for your brokers, heavier version for your bigger IMBs. And one of the things that we've been noticing in the market for years is a lot of your small companies and even your middle market mortgage companies are kind of like one-trick ponies, where they do one loan for a borrower and that's it.
Right.
That's it. And somebody else who either services the loan, okay, they're watching their credit file and they get them the next time they're in movement, okay? So WebMax has recently partnered with TransUnion and Equifax, and we're watching about 170 million records. And we believe that the small market is very underserved. So we're going out and we're promoting to that small middle market that we will watch your files. No minimum number of files, could be 5,000 records.
Okay.
We will watch your files,
So I got to pay you to watch my files?
No, there's no fee at all to monitor the files. We'll watch them.
Did you guys hear that?
100%.
Because I know there's a lot of those services out there that say we'll do it, but we're going to charge you to monitor. That's huge.
Yeah, well, no, we actually monitor them for free, and we only charge the lender when there is a trigger or an event. Okay, so there's a few companies out there that do it. We all know who they are. What's differentiating WebMax and what we're doing right now is we added a mail piece to it. Okay.
Okay.
Mail is coming back in a big way, especially since the United States Postal Service came out with the informed delivery, USPS informed delivery. Everybody opens their mail, everybody, okay? So as soon as that trigger happens, we do a couple things. First thing we do that same day is we send out a 6x9 postcard. Okay. Very attractive postcard with 3 call to actions. It's going to congratulate the person on their most recent mortgage inquiry, and it's going to remind them we did business with you in the past. Okay. And then to take the next step, call us. It'll transfer to a live loan officer.
Okay.
You can go to the web and get the experience, see rates, apply for a loan, or scan your QR code to click to text and call and so forth. Okay. And then when they open their email, even before it's in their mailbox, they'll get that informed delivery.
Exactly.
We're going to come up 85% of the time, number 1, and 10% of the time, number 2.
Love
the
it.
Postcard's got a built-in URL that when you click on it, it goes to the assigned loan officer.
Right from that email before they ever get the postcard in their mailbox.
In addition to that, a series of text messages, emails, ringless voicemails, all for that record. It levels the playing field out.
Right.
It
They're
gives them
getting
a
this
fair
advanced technology at a price they can afford. They're only paying for when they're getting a result.
That's it. It's going to be about a 60% savings over what any of these other companies are charging just to monitor their records.
Curt, you and I have got to talk further because you guys are doing some incredible things. If people want to find out more, what's the best way they can get a hold of you?
Sure. Best way to get a hold of us is at webmaxco.com. You can sign up for a demo or a discovery call.
Awesome. Curt, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are here in Atlantic City. We're at the New Jersey Mortgage Bankers Association Conference, and we're talking to movers and shakers, industry thought leaders, leading lenders, tech innovators, and I have an incredible guest for you. Welcome.
Thank you.
So tell everyone, where are you from? What area of the business are you in?
I am Madison Keegan. I am a mortgage loan originator at Cross Country Mortgage based out of Rockaway, New Jersey. I live in Wayne, New Jersey, so I'm north of here in South Jersey today.
Well, it is great to have you. New Jersey MBA has put on an incredible conference. What are some of the key takeaways for you from the conference?
It's been a combination of getting to just reconnect with a lot of people that I've met over the years through this conference that I don't always get to see all the time. So I hung out with my guy Fabi. I do a podcast with him on Laugh, Lend, and Eat. We've actually only met twice in person. So we've been recording together for 4 years, so that was pretty cool. And then I'm getting to meet a lot of new people, some people that I've known online that I never actually got to meet in person. There was some great speakers. I actually spoke on a panel yesterday for the YPN group, so that was my first public speaking event.
How did they go? I didn't get a chance to catch
I know,
that.
there
I
was
in another
multiple
session.
sessions going on at the same time, but it went really well. It was 3 of us on a panel just kind of talking about what we want to see for the future of mortgages. I got into the industry when I was in college, so I will be nearing 30 next year.
Congratulations. I won't even say I've been in the industry probably longer than you've been alive, so.
Listen, I learned from the best, so it's just been nice to find a voice, find a place in this industry, seeing how I went from being, behind the scenes, watching everyone up on stage, to now being on stage myself. So I feel like that was a pretty big accomplishment for me. But yeah, it's just been a lot of fun, a lot of learning, a lot of things to come home with.
A lot of great networking. There's great people here. They're willing to share. What's in store for the rest of the year for you?
What's in store for the rest of the year? So I actually in June of this year, I actually already have succeeded what I've done last year in terms of volume.
That's awesome.
So I'm trying to definitely double down and make it a goal of mine to have the best year yet. So I've been licensed since 2020. I was a loan partner assistant before that. Definitely just getting more involved in networking events. I'm on a board of director for Women with Vision. So just trying to make more happen with that and getting more women involved with that. So yeah, just
I love it.
moving
And if people want to get a hold of you, if they want to find out more how you can help them, or if they want to be part of any of these other leadership groups, what's the best way they can get a hold of you?
I am big on TikTok and Instagram. So Mortgage Madness, if you just look up Mortgage Madness, you'll be able to find me. That's, madness, mortgage kind of goes hand in hand. Madness is actually my nickname, but yeah, so Mortgage Madness, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Reach out to me, DM me if you have questions, just want to see how you can get involved. Come to events like this. I love to talk and get to know new people.
Well, Madness, it was a pleasure having you on the show live from Atlantic City.
Thank you so much. See you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're live. We're in Atlantic City. We're at the New Jersey Mortgage Bankers Conference, and we're talking to movers and shakers, industry experts, and tech innovators. And I've got an incredible guest for you. She is an automation expert. Jaki, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, well, it is great to have you. You bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise. You've been on the lending side, you're on the consulting side, but you focus on automation and really what are those processes, what are those steps that lenders need to take. So talk to me, what are some of the biggest pain points right now that lenders are dealing with that automation could help maybe mitigate, I don't want to say eliminate?
Yeah, absolutely. So much. Really, it's an age-old pain point, right? Our data and our time. Data and time. Data cleanup to make your automation the best it can be. But then also, we are still spending way too long doing everything.
Right.
It's surprising. So using automation to identifying areas that you are spending too much time and then attacking them with any kind of automation and technology you can, brings you that ROI and that streamline.
I know one of the areas that you and Ruth do quite a bit in is Encompass automation. There's so many people that use Encompass, that's awesome, but they're really not fully utilizing it. How can you guys come in and step in and kind of help them along that path?
Yeah, you're right, and it's kind of shocking. I gotta tell you, I really feel like they have given us the keys to the kingdom with some of the new releases, and they're actually encouraging people to get more involved with the automation. And I think that identifying where you want to start, what pieces you want to start with. You don't have to do the full gamut of everything. Start small. Start with your flood. Start with areas that you have a high volume to order and be wise about it and just use it to assist your employees. It can give them an incredible lift. It does a lot of that ordering for them so that they can start working on a full file instead of getting in to just start gathering materials.
Jaki, the steps that you can eliminate, the discussions that you have had, we can't get into all of those on this. We've only got probably another 30 seconds. But I'm going to bring up one other topic that I know we can't discuss fully now, but let's just tease the idea of kind of some of the things you're thinking and some of your impressions on AI.
AI. Oh, we're so back and forth on that, right? It's a big word. It's a little word. It's all of everything, it seems. I think it's getting thrown around very loosely. I think we use the word AI where we should really be using words like automation trigger rules.
Right, machine learning. And
listen, there's big uses, there's little uses. Something I just was talking about, as little as there's 1,700 condos on the Fannie Mae condo list. I would be using it for that. I'd be using it for natural disasters, small things. You don't have to boil the ocean with AI. You can identify where it will give your company lift and then how much of it to use, if any. Sometimes it's not always the answer. It's everybody's catchphrase now, but.
Well, and I think one of the other things that they struggle with is they don't know where to get started, whether that's a lender or whether that's a vendor. I know you and I and Ruth, we partner, we do some assessments. How can that help people get on the right track?
It's amazing just having a fresh set of eyes come in from outside your organization and really do an architectural assessment and identify those areas of pain for you. You might not realize it. Some of your employees might, but at this point, you've been building over and building over and building over for so long. Your workarounds have workarounds, and you might not even realize that, right? So just getting that report into the hands of an executive to really be able to digest that and see, where do I jump in? Where do I attack?
Right.
Because it is different for everybody. You guys all know this is not one size fits all or many, even in this business.
And Jaki, you and I could go on and on forever. I love your insights, guys. If you want to talk automation, if you want some insights on what are some ways you can be really utilizing the current systems that you have, or how to look for some of the new systems that are coming down the pike and how to assess those, you need to talk to Jaki. Jaki, if people want to get a hold of you, what's the best way they can get a hold of you?
LinkedIn. I'm all over LinkedIn. I'm your girl. Come find me, and I'll help you save time.
Coming to you live from Atlantic City.